loved this primal quality to the piece, that sense of assimilating or being hunted, prey or the predator, and the close-up of getting to closely relate to her and be with her in those moments of contemplation and of trying to figure out, but also those very visceral moments of exploring the tension and the release and ultimately being consumed by the pack. Was interesting to be able to project onto that as well as an audience member, from lone wolf to prey. Gorgeous cinematography. There was a really nice freshness to it, and almost like a French new wave moodiness.
It was incredibly animalistic, and for a runt to be typically ostracized and neglected, I think this was this dance kind of flips that on its head and showcases the runt as this thematic leader throughout the piece. I think the dancing was really great. It was really prolific. I think, as I said previously, I think flipping this term of runt on its head and seeing how you can stretch that out was done in a really interesting way, and it comes together to be a very, very well-rounded piece.
I loved the old film effect on this. The masks are so elaborate, and then we have this cryptic, somehow disturbing end. We go from full color in the woods to blue and then red. It's quite intense, and they have this great choreography, and just finding out how the title sets the tone, and it gives a darker voice to the relentless pack. It is dark but very engaging.
You get this dreamy, ethereal state of mind as we're like brought into this forest. It gives me like some type of witchy vibe, cult aspect almost, as everybody's dancing around this woman who's dressed in all white, as they're having these face masks that are like skulls on them. And honestly, I thought that was really creative and beautiful to eerily like embrace the just hunting nature that exists within humanity. And so we see this struggle both internally and externally with this main character that we've been given. And, you know, she's literally tied onto a piece of wood and carried and, you know, kind of led to believe that she was sacrificed in the end, which kind of goes to show how it takes a lot to survive in this world. I think the cinematography was great, the costuming, and the music. I think the trio of them coming together, I think, is very fluid, and really see the prey predator aspect.
Love the aesthetic, whether it was actually shot on film or made to look that way. That look was just great. It sort of brings you into this sort of retro sort of world, and the sound and the movements and the coloring all just sort of lend themselves to that the vibe of that era. Like, kind of felt like semi-horror. Just again, really cool vibe. I enjoyed it.
The choreography was brilliant by both the runt and the other animal masked dancers. I love the white costumes and the use of the ritualistic torches. The lush forest location really gave the film a fresh, natural feel, and the frenetic soundtrack also worked really well, as the lead was gracefully lifted and spun around, even upside down.